Air cruisers, finish shooting.
Thrusters engaged. First catch of the day.
So you never answered what your favorite game was.
Because I never figured out what I would answer.
I mean, what would you say is... What game would you say you've spent the most time playing in your life?
This one.
Really? Alright, what would you say is number 2 then? What would you say is your... What would you say is your second choice then?
Battlefront 2.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I've probably spent...
my next most played game.
Yeah, that's another game that I grew up playing. MK is a couple years older than me, so I wouldn't say he grew up playing it, but he definitely played it quite a bit.
I grew up playing Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, he grew up playing Legend of Zelda. I mean, technically, depending on what age you want to put as growing up, you know, technically, I mean, you could say that someone's still growing up when they're, 18 years old, so, growing up, oh yeah, but, no, I'd say that my childhood, my early childhood, was a lot of computer strategy games like this, which, were influenced by Midnight Mailer's choice of game. And, I played a lot of Legend of Zelda as well, Super Mario Brothers. I guess your usual old games, classic games. And then, as I got older, I got a PlayStation 2. I got hooked on history, actually, just in general. And played a lot of World War II games, which I still enjoy. I'd say that basically, if you looked at a timeline of what games I was most interested in, you'd have Age of Empires 2, Galactic Battlegrounds, which we're playing now. There's a couple other games.
You're playing and I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, no, I'm totally helping right here.
Oh, Jedi.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm calling my air cruisers back. They're getting me distracted. I will help kill the Jedi, for I am the Empire.
Don't use the.
No, they're on no attack. Now I'd say that, in all honesty, the game I've probably spent the most time playing in my life would be a tie between this and probably Star Wars Battlefront, just because I've spent so much time playing it single player, multiplayer, split screen, with everyone in my family. I mean, even my dad, who used to be, he used to play a lot more games than he does now. I mean, he even played Battlefront with me, and through extension Battlefront 2. So, and I grew up watching Star Wars, so naturally I played a lot of Star Wars when I was growing up. I had an N64, which was fun. Rogue Squadron, that was a good game. But I'd say probably right now, and for the last couple of years, my favorite game has been Mafia 2, just because I feel like it's an underrated game in a lot of ways. It is in no way a perfect game. I mean, there isn't as much to do as in, say, Grand Theft Auto 4, but there's still just the atmosphere that the game creates. The 1950s Mafia feel is just, there's nothing else really like it as far as games are concerned. I mean, you have games like The Godfather, which basically is a Grand Theft Auto clone with a really cool create a character ability, but Mafia 2 is just a better game, story-wise. So, yeah, like I said, how I opened, I have an Xbox 360, a PlayStation 2, and my computer, and that's where all of my, software gaming goes on, I guess you could say. What were you gonna say, Midnight?
I forgot that workers could repair each other.
Yeah, they can. Unless you're playing as someone where you have biological workers.
Well, yeah, I just...
Can
forgot
you
that-
spam them, please, so we can kill them and win?
What?
Just
Oh.
just spam them.
Oh, you're ready to attack.
Yes, I'm definitely ready. I'm tired, man.
Alright.
I'll deal with the scum.
Troops incoming.
I have no idea how long this video game's... we're gonna call it a Let's Play, I believe.
Heading up this way.
Alright. I think we're gonna call this Let's Play, even though, you know, we're not playing through the campaign or anything, but I think that Galactic Battlegrounds has been, in a lot of ways, neglected in the online community just because it is an older game. And, you know, let's be honest, a lot of people who had this game have forgotten it. You know, even if you grew up playing this game or you played it with your friends, it's long been forgotten in place of games like, you know, other strategy games. None of which come to mind. Civilization 5. I mean, I know that's much newer, very recent game comparatively, but you know, the Civilization series really took off. You have the Total War series, which is older, you know, but the recent iterations have really been quite good, actually, at least in my opinion. I mean, I played a good bit of Total War Napoleon, which, at least I think it's Napoleon, wasn't the best game I've ever played. I mean, you know, it wasn't perfect, but it was fun. You know, I enjoy lining up lots of Frenchmen who then get shot. Yeah, video games are great. You know, they put everything into perspective, but I don't know. I like older video games, at least as far as strategy games are concerned. The simplicity or the extreme intricacy. I mean, on my old computer, which died last July, I had Civilization 2 or Civilization 3. I think it was Civilization 3. I had that installed, and I just left the disc in it because I played it so often. I would brew up a cup of tea, and I would just sit down in the evening, open my window, and whoa, hey, that's a lot of clone troopers.
Wait, you thought I wasn't?
Well, I mean, I saw them, but how I had it set up, I was hovering my screen. The bottom of my screen could only see, like, right at the top of your formation. I was more interested in my bombers and fighters.
Yeah.
And it's like, all of a sudden, I'm like, whoa, clone troopers!
Yeah, I hit my maximum pop limit.
Oh, let me send you some of my pop limit. I only have 104 guys. Alright, I guess
it doesn't work that way.
I'm gonna send my dark troopers in just to find out where stuff is.
Sounds good.
To try to find out where the defenses are. But anyways, I was saying something before I realized there were a lot of clone troopers, but there's something about Empire Total War and computer games, but yeah, as far as console games, yeah, I play a lot of different console games. On the PlayStation 2, among my favorites, Gran Turismo 4, because I like cars, and the SOCOM games I always liked. MK didn't, but I always liked them. And then you had the Conflict series, Conflict Desert Storm, Conflict Vietnam, Conflict Global Terror, and
I liked the first two of those.
yeah, Desert Storm and Desert Storm 2 were really fun games. They weren't as polished as other games. You know, thinking specifically like SOCOM US Navy SEALs. But when you get two people who are thinking like-minded and tactically, you can have a lot of fun with those games. And so, actually, that was the first game I got on my Xbox, for my Xbox 360. That was an original Xbox game, just because when you play the old games on an Xbox, it upscales everything to look better on a 1080p monitor, you know, TV, whatever. So it looks better and it isn't as, you know, vomit-inducing blurry. But yeah, the Desert Storm games are fun. I mean, I play them. I was playing Global Terror last night,
Did you
just for
just
fun.
lose all of your flyers?
No, they're still here. I lost a bunch of fighters, but I've still got bombers.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a anti-air turret that was causing problems for me. But
Yeah, I was heading over to help, but
yeah,
guys are slow.
I sent my dark troopers in way too early.
My guys are too slow to get
Once
there
I
fast.
take that out, I can send my air back in. But yeah.
If you could open the open one of the gates, that would help.
I'll see what I can do. I might be able to get to the top one.
Gates take so long to take out.
They've only got 1,000 more hit points than a regular wall.
Well,
So,
yeah, it makes it more target friendly,
yeah.
but
Yeah, that one's about to go down. I've got my bombers on it. I got my bombers on it. That should be a song if it isn't already. I doubt it is. You know. And now, Vinny, no last name. That's definitely my name. Vinny, with the last name that shall not be spoken, sings, "My bomber's got that." What was it that I said? I don't know. Yeah, I should not speak. Speaking is bad. But yeah, PlayStation 2, I still play it quite a bit. I mean, I actually recently got a new TV, well, new to me TV, replacing a TV that I've had for many years, since, well, 2005, Christmas of 2005. Yeah, just an old Emerson box TV. What wonderful TV, and it still works. Even the remote still works, which is amazing. But yeah, I mean, I use that on my Xbox, on my PlayStation 2. I hooked up my computer to it once or twice, just because why not? And so I now use that as my designated PlayStation 2 TV. And I'm trying to get a hold of an Atari, like a 2600. Just because.
Classic gaming.
Yes, for classic gaming.